Thanks for watching Outdoors Delmarva. I'm Captain Willie Dykes. We'll be checking in with my partner Andrew Tulls in just a few minutes. You know, most of the stories we do here on the show take place during the daytime, but once in a while we like to go out and look for things at night, especially at the beach, because when the sun lovers go away, Delmarva's nocturnal creatures come out to play. One of our favorite destinations on Delmarva is the Delaware Seashore State Park. It's not only a place to get outdoors and have some fun, but also to learn a thing or two along the way. And tonight at the north side of the Indian River Inlet, Interpretive Programs Manager Laura Charley is hosting a group of families about to go looking for one of Delmarva's more elusive denizens, flashlights in hand.
So tonight is the first wild crab chase program for the summer, and it is a program that we hold on a weekly basis here every Tuesday night at Delaware Seashore, right here by the Indian River Inlet Bridge on the north side, and we hold it every Wednesday at Fenwick Island State Park. And as soon as the sun sets, we're going to talk about ghost crabs, and we're going to go out on the beach with flashlights and see if we can track some down.
You're gonna find a crab. You're gonna find a crab.
The cool thing about when we're looking for them on the beach is that if you're shining a flashlight around and you see a ghost crab, a lot of times we say they act like a deer in the headlights. They kind of freeze, and it gives us a chance to see them because they're a little freaked out. They are more scared of us than we are of them. So they're completely harmless. The real small ones we'll pick up and let people hold if we can. They're very fast though, so it can be difficult. But the larger ones they can pinch, just like an Atlantic blue crab, and it hurts. I've been pinched by one before.
So there's got to be crabs. You just got to find them.
Oh, there is right there.
And it's not long before we get our first glimpse of a speedy ghost crab.
It's okay. Ryan, don't touch it.
It's getting away.
He's in that hole right there.
Oh, he's coming in and out? Cool.
They live in burrows in the sand that can be up to 4 feet deep.
And if you've ever seen these holes on the beach, now you know what they are.
And that's where they are during the day, and in the evening they're coming out and they're running down to the water. Most of them are going to be above the high tide line for obvious reasons. They don't want to be flooded in the middle of the day. But what we tend to see in our park is that the larger, older crabs tend to be closer to the dunes, like the toe of the dune and even in the dunes. However, the smaller, younger crabs, they're a little bit closer to the water, and they're running down to the water for 3 reasons. The first reason most people guess is to eat, so they got to find food, and mostly they're looking for mole crabs, or some people call them sand crabs, and other crustaceans. And then they're also running down to the water to breathe. Keep in mind these are crustaceans, they have gills, so they have to run down to the water and wet their gills. They can actually hold a little piece of the ocean with them at all times to keep their gills wet when they're out of the water. And then the last reason is to reproduce. So when females have an egg mass, they need to run down to the water and release their eggs out into the ocean, where they're considered plankton for a little while before they come back up on land as crabs.
Just like stick Just leave the stick away from
And just what is it with kids and their sticks? How would you like it if somebody poked you in the eye? Fortunately for these crabs, some parental guidance intervenes.
We can go. Let's go find another one, okay?
Should we leave them alone? Let's find another one.
It's just beautiful tonight here on the Delaware beach at dusk. And here's a shot right out of a Steven Spielberg movie.
I think they're amazing. They're so awesome. I saw them last August for the first time, and when we came back camping again this year, we were definitely going to come to the wild crab chase. It's a great family activity. It makes it personal to everyone, so they want to share in this moment and share this area and try to protect it and save it.
There's another. See him running? Nope, I got your hand. See? There it goes.
No, don't pick
Boy, they are fast.
You need to pick him up, buddy, okay?
There's a huge hole right here.
There you go.
Oh, he just dug a hole. He just went back in, yeah. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I've been out on beaches and ghost crabs run around during the day. But sometimes people report seeing a small crab come out of a hole, and it just like peeks its eyes right up above the surface in the middle of the day. You know, you're sitting in your beach chair and all of a sudden you see these two eyes pop up out of the sand, and then it goes back down, and then it pops up again, and it goes back down, and it's just scoping things out. But that's a ghost crab.
Ghost crabs I've seen in years.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Holy smokes.
It's been a long time since I did a ghost crab program and saw this many.
We're gonna look at them on the way back.
The entire program takes about an hour, and it's free to the public. So next time you're looking for some alternative nightlife at the beach, you can't go wrong with a visit to the Delaware Seashore State Park.
Get outdoors, Delmarva.
Small sand crabs, or mole crabs as we call them here in the park, they may eat coquina clams, which is just teeny tiny little clams that you've probably seen in the surf before. They may also find some dead plant material, so they're not too picky.